Between the Pages podcast. Today we're going to talk about read-alouds versus reading alone. But first I wanted to tell you we're going to do a questionnaire. So I'm going to ask him all your cool questions. So email us at info@yishginny.com and then we're going to do a questionnaire on this guy.
You can tell us if you want us to use your name or just say name only, location or whatever. We'll do it that way. But yeah.
Okay. So that's what we're going to be doing soon. So email us your questions and we'll answer them. Reading aloud versus kids reading alone. Your thoughts on that?
Well, as a kid, I recall people would read to me. Really, they would read to me and they would point at the words when they were reading, and that was how I learned to read. And so if you want your child to be able to read, you're going to have to help them learn to recognize the word cat or butt or that or, whatever, the word is. And I mean, when we were growing up, this is Jane. See Jane run.
Yeah.
Does Jane have fun? Or something like that. And that was how you learned words and whatnot. And after a while, you began to form like real sentences.
Yeah.
And so because you could do that, then you could read. The other part that I missed out on as a child is like I learned what the words were, but my comprehension was not. I would read something and I would have to go back and read it again or again.
Yeah, you forget it. And I've heard people say that they're in the middle of reading, they get halfway down the page, and they're like, I have no idea what I read above that.
But that I don't have that problem now.
Yeah.
I mean, and I think that's basically what happened. I think that if your parents are spending time with you and you are reading and you're talking about the illustrations while you're reading, I think it helps with comprehension.
Oh, yeah. Well, because I know I've heard all these different read the story to you, which are great. A lot of people, they just get the Tonys or whatever, these little boxes that have the story in it. And we have one, it's like a Little Tykes. Read the dream on, I don't even know what it's called, but you put the book in and it projects the book on the wall.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well then they have some that are it's just an audiobook. You put the book in and it just reads the book, which are great. But, you're not supposed to say but because then it discounts everything you just said.
Well, no, but then you're right,
It's nothing's going to replace that connection between the parent, you reading to your child, sitting there, going over the words with your kid.
Well, there's situations where you're in the car driving or something. Oh. You're driving, So
that's so funny. That's exactly what I was thinking about recently. Okay. I was like, we're going to go on another trip, and I'm like, man, I need one of those little audiobook things.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to give the kids a tablet. Someone said to me, they're like, oh, just give them a tablet. And I'm like, no. I survived as a kid in the car. I want them to look out the window.
Depending on who you believe, the studies show that there should be no screen time under 2 years old.
Yeah.
I mean, because that's when your mind is actually being wired for the physical world and the virtual world.
Well, and even as an adult, I saw recently, it's people within the past 6 months, and it's people who, I gotta go here, get out the GPS and just program it in. You just listen to whatever it says and you just go there. Your brain gets more wired to not be able to figure out how to get places.
Yeah, well,
so you need to be, what are the road signs? What are the places so that you can drive around without it? Because it helps your brain actually process and think.
It helps you develop problem-solving skills. I made a wrong turn. What do I do now?
Go here.
I
can just go around this way. Yeah. Oh, the bridge is closed. let me just go around on these 4 roads
But you get
and
to think,
get back to the same place.
Do I retrace my steps, or do I listen to what the thing tells me to do?
In some places, you can't help but use it because you're driving somewhere you've never been before. Right. But as much as you can. Anyway, it's not what the point was. The point was nothing's going to replace you spending the time with your kids reading the book.
Well, and as you get older, you may say, well, I don't want to read for myself. I'd rather just listen to it, or it's a personal choice.
Well, yeah, but the transition from a child learning how to read, but going straight from just audiobooks basically into, now you need to go read on your own, as opposed to, read-alouds, and they have those at the library. Or you can do them with, you have 2 or 3 kids. Oh, we're going to do the reading today, and show them the pictures and whatever. And doing it with them. And then them learning how to read on their own.
Exactly.
Because then also they have this good feeling of, I remember a story with mom or dad when X, Y, Z.
Well, and like I say, it helps with comprehension. And that's one of the things I found in my personal and professional life is... we deal with lots of specifications in engineering, and by the time you get 2 paragraphs in, 3 paragraphs in, people can't remember what the first paragraph said.
Oh, wow. The computer's great. You can do a lot with a computer, but nothing can replace the brain.
Yeah, all of
the brain is like the most powerful computer.
All piece of paper, basically folded in half. Because I just use this piece of paper, I'll fold it in half and use the blank side to take notes on it. And all of them start out that way. They all start out written on a piece of paper, and then they get basically transcribed into electronic format. And then, I have to admit, there's a convenience there you can do grammar checker and all that kind of stuff, and you can manipulate the text, cut and paste and that kind of thing. But in the beginning, it's better just to do it by hand. So, and so I think it's better for your children to do it by hand. I think it's better to sit down with them and read and point to the words and tell them this what this word is. It's one thing to know the word bat. It's another thing to see the actual bat that Matt's carrying or that's on the mat.
In the sky.
There's the bat that he's carrying, and there's the bat that's on the mat next to Pat that she has. And then there's the bat that flies, and to be able to...
What bat? What does she have?
She has a baseball bat.
Yeah, but doesn't he have a baseball bat? They just both have baseball bats?
Yeah, when he's leaving... okay, that's the funny part of the book, is when he first shows up, she's on the mat, and there's the bat.
And she's got a bat.
Okay, and then he shows up, he doesn't have a bat. But when he leaves, he takes her bat with him that she has.
You got a bat? You got a bat right here?
Yeah.
Oh, that's her bat?
So he walks...
Anyway, we're just looking at the book.
Yeah. He walks off with her bat. Oh, okay. And so, but the thing is in the book there's a, actual flying bat, so it's good to be able to point that out.
And be able to show them, and that's too with the rhymes and the poems and the, you want to be able to show them this is a cat, and this is a cat. This is a bat, but this is all...
By the water.
No. Yeah. I was thinking read, R-E-A-D, okay. Is read, and it's red.
I got it.
Yeah. And it's red if you do R-E-D.
Right. Well, see,
tear and tear.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're just doing audio, you can't see it. You have to be able to see it.
Yeah. So, it's that kind of thing. So, there's benefit to that. Like I said, it helps with... learning to actually recognize words and words that sound the same that are different.
And so it not only builds the connection and the bonding. Even if it's only 3-5 minutes a day that you're able to, gotta sit down, let's read the book. And it still builds that bonding time. But it also builds the learning connection in the brain.
Well, if you had your child in front of television all day watching videos, then what you have to offer, because their brain is already over visual stimulus.
Yeah.
So so you might want to think about making some changes related to that if you want to be able to read to your kid and a child and bring them up with a different, to have actual problem solving skills or critical thinking skills or things. Yeah, but that's basically that one.
So we enjoyed you coming and spending some time with us as we discuss different things. And don't forget to email us at info@yishskinny.com with your questions for our next video.
Yeah, winter's coming up, so we ain't gonna have a lot of outside examples to go out and look at other than lots of snow, and snowflake will be out. So
And I'm working on making cool videos.
Yeah, right. So
I'm a all-in-one person. I told Mama that the other day.
You're doing a great job.
I was like, man, I'm over here. What am I? I'm a videographer and an editor and a Facebook poster and a whatever. It's like I wear. Elenator wears many aprons. Yeah. I wear many hats.
Yeah, and that's the thing, and it helps to be versatile like that. But at the same time, you have to be able to get out there and actually talk to people too.
Oh, so. Yeah. I'm working on it. I'm a hybrid. Introverted extrovert.
Yeah.
I'm excited to talk and do things, but sometimes I don't know what to say.
Well, if you're
Those
excited
first podcasts were like a hot mess.
If you're excited about what you have, you'll overcome your introvert.
Yeah. That's why I say I'm a hybrid. Anyway, that is all we have for today. And don't forget to email us. Email us your questions. And if we don't get to your questions this time, there's always the next time. We can do another Q&A video.
Yep.
So, have a great day. And like, subscribe, share, and see you next time.
Thank you very much.